Good afternoon. Join us at the Rasko Disco Beer Review News for a breaking news story brought to you from Yorkshire and the internet. The announcement from John at Lords Brewing. They will be bringing out a stout from the brew schedule later on this year with a provisional name of Disco Made Me Do It. This story arises after John Slumbers from Lords Brewing was heard on Rasko Disco's beer show live stream last week on their Beer of the Year Award show, where Lords Brewing was narrowly, and I do mean narrowly, by the width of a can wrap, beaten into second or silver place by Turning Point Brew Co, also from Yorkshire. Based on the fact that both breweries are excellent, done some good work this year, lots of great social media content, and brought out some good beers, but Turning Point just edged it on a proliferation of beers, including Disco's favourites, stouts, but there was also a barley wine and lots of imperial stouts, lots of adjunct stouts, and a barrel aging programme. This announcement, although pleased to be placed in an award show of some kind, immediately enraged him that it was second place and not the win, and he was heard to announce, "Right, I'm going to do a stout and call it Disco Made Me Do It." This unofficial announcement was further reiterated on Thursday night on John's A Quick Pint live stream show on YouTube, where he said these immortal words.
There's a new stout that's coming out, and it in the next Christmas, and it's called Disco Made Me Do It. I'm so annoyed. We're always so close to winning, but we never actually win, and it raises me out. Disco gave us second place Brewery of the Year to Turning Point, and that's because Turning Point did a really good stout and we didn't do one, and I was like, so the new stout that will be coming out next year is called Disco Made Me Do It. So if Disco doesn't give me 5 stars next year, I'm going to get a can and a pot of...
Confirmation there, an official announcement from John at Lords Brewing that later on in the year in the brew schedule there will be a stout named Disco Made Me Do It. We cross live now to me, Disco, in front of the bar, what I'm laughingly calling the Disco Arms, for some reaction to this news that's sure to rock Disco's world.
Yeah, I'm well made up with that news. That's fantastic, getting the name Disco on a can. It's brilliant. I mean, obviously, there's loads of beers with Disco in the name anyway. Obviously, I've collected a few over the years, but yeah, to be that, I don't know, inspirational or whatever, that's fantastic, especially on a stout. We all know I love a stout, especially that joke to everyone. Nudge, nudge. But yeah, I mean, obviously, John has been really good to us on social media, and great chats with him. I know he's good with other beer reviews as well. He's got beers out at the moment with one with Paul's beer reviews with the ginger Jasper ginger pale ale, and the ESB with Stone the Crows with Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer. So to sort of join those ranks is yeah, really happy with that. Especially, as I say, it was on the stout. I mean, just to mess with the coming second theme a little bit more, it would be the second time it's happened. Year before last, my local brewery, Mad Yank, contacted me about adjuncts in a brew they were doing. He came out with a white chocolate and cherry ghost, which they called Disco Duck, put my name on the label. So I know the feeling of how good it is to, you know, have that name in print, as it were. So if this one comes off with Lords Brewing, that'd be fantastic. I'd be super happy, and I'd definitely be buying the beer for sure. Obviously, I know a lot of things could happen between now and the end of the year, as we saw last year. But if that comes off in the brew schedule, yeah, very happy indeed. I'm off to celebrate by cracking my last remaining can of Sunset Cacao and placing a reasonable sized order on the web shop for those beers and some others. So yeah. Cheers, John.
That was Disco of Rasko Disco Beer Review. Very excited by the news. and announced this week from Lords Brewing of an inclusion in the brew schedule of a stout provisionally to be named Disco Made Me Do It. Here at Rasko Disco Beer News, we'll be covering this story very closely over the coming months and see how it develops. Whilst also enjoying some Lords beers ourselves. If you've had any of Lords beers, do let us know in the comments below. Also, what you think of this news, whether it should be a straight up stout or adjunct heavy stout. Let us know your thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Until then, I've been Disco from Rasko Disco Beer News. Enjoy the beer, but leave enough to lose control.